Hi. I asked both the Tarot and the Tree Oracle to give me an idea of what energies will be available this coming week that we can use. The tarot cards I drew were the Seven of Pentacles, growth through effort and hard work, tending to your garden. The Two of Cups reversed, instability, passion that is too violent. The Knight of Cups, optimism, a bright outlook, possibilities, invitations, messages. The Knight of Pentacles, profit or something of value obtained through diligence, patience, and responsibility. The High Priestess, the future is not set, hidden influences at work. The main theme here is you know what you want and have a pretty good idea of how to obtain it, but it's going to take a lot of work and you have to keep at it. Don't let your anger or frustrations lead you to violence that may suck up your good energy. Instead, try to stay positive by getting together with others who share your intentions. Make plans, organize, discuss. That will give you the ability to endure whatever may happen that makes you feel it's all too much. And we'll never get past this to something that's good. Looking at it all now, you may feel like we're doomed, but there's work going on beneath the surface that can bring change. Tap into it. The oracle cards read as they came up when they were all reversed. Ohaya Alahua, the minority or lesser number. Muru Muru, anxious, worn by cares. Mamaku, omission, exclusion, keeping out. Tulip tree, treason, rebellion, mutiny. And live oak, scattered, dispersed, going in different ways. I'm reading these cards as saying that those in power are in the minority. They've got the power, but they are much smaller in number and depend on intimidation, threats and striking first, often with moves that are illegal. But because people have been surprised by these tactics, they've been able to get away with it and do damage. They've been excluding the majority from what rightfully belongs to it in a whole lot of ways anybody who watches the news will be able to list. However, it looks like things are falling apart from within. Believe it or not, it takes a lot of energy to be corrupt and immoral. When you lock up thousands of decent people because you don't like the color of their skins or think their names sound foreign, or try to justify shooting people in the streets because they're protesting your bad behavior, when you blatantly rob the people blind or refuse to follow the laws and the courts, unless you are the devil incarnate, it can take a toll on your soul. As a result, within the ranks, there is increasing anxiety, infighting, and people beginning to turn on each other or leak information they think will rein in some of the worst behavior that's making them feel guilt or shame or even fear of reprisal. So, as to what kind of energies this shows us to be available, I would say that it is saying, hang in there, be strong. The thing that has had sway is beginning to disintegrate. This sounds more like a reading that applies to this country, but it could indicate any country, person, or group of people who have experienced injustice from those in power. It says there's light at the end of the tunnel. And that's what these cards are telling us this week. Thanks for watching. Subscribe and like if you can. This is LauraJthe.Treetalker. See you next time. Bye.